Yeah. The kid is back. What up, bro? This is not gonna be a long stream. I'm gonna go get something to eat. I've been traveling all day. We just working though. They say, you know, they say the channel, we talk the most. We get a lot of stuff right though. Ego Valley to Dawn. I had a great fight week, legendary stuff. We're gonna keep it moving, man. Smash the like button. The real is back. That's what Mikey was doing after he was losing every round. He was like, I was like, why was he doing that? Like, I understand trying to like fool the judges, but there's no way you're winning this round. Mikey was walking back, bell like ding ding. Yeah, like he golfing or something. You ain't Jack Nicklaus. Arnold Palmer, Tiger Woods, and motherfucker. Ding ding, I didn't get knocked out. Like, what you celebrating for, bro? That was the worst we've seen, Mikey. You got to give credit to Spence. That motherfucker was, this big motherfucker didn't hit me. I mean, I didn't get knocked out. Like, what? Man, I like Mikey too, but I told y'all motherfuckers that was not the lick. Y'all don't want to listen to me, and man, listen. They don't want to listen to me. I hate some of y'all. Listen, let's talk about it. Okay, so when I say this stuff, I give you my honest opinion. That's it. I'm not perfect. I could be wrong or whatever at any moment. And they come on my channel talking all types of crazy. Oh, you stupid motherfucker. Ego, you're a bitch. Yeah. And then when something I say, which is often, is proven to be right, then they say, man, come on, bro. Be humble. Stop bragging. Stop saying this. Stop doing that. No, it don't work like that. Not where I'm from. Like Tupac said, niggas love to scream peace after they start some shit. Pac was not lying. Dudes love to scream peace after they start some shit. Hey, now here's a word for those who rob me. I run a train on Mob Deep. Like, yeah, people people love to scream peace. No, that's not how it works. So you can come harass me, and say all types of shit like, oh, wait, your boy, the code words and shit. Your boy Spence he's gonna get destroyed and outboxed and he's overrated, all this shit. It ain't no your boy to it. I like both of the fighters. But, whatever. But then all of a sudden they want you to like fall back. And like basically, it reminds me of like you ever watch a movie and then the bad guy and the good guy are fighting, like He-Man's fighting Skeletor. And, Skeletor, when they both have knives and they, swords and they battling and shit, Skeletor's trying to kill He-Man. Period. He's trying to kill him. And then He-Man knocks Skeletor's sword out, or the good guy knocks the gun out of the other guy's hand, and he's the only one with the gun. And then now all of a sudden, the bad guy's like, man, don't shoot. Yeah, or like on Rush Hour and shit. Come on, fight like a man. Yeah, because I got this pistol. I got the pistola, and you don't have any weapon. Now all of a sudden you talking about some, come on, man, trying to beg for mercy. Hell no. I don't work like that. Y'all, you gonna learn today. We gonna talk about that. I'm talking about this every day. Y'all gonna learn to stop fucking with me. Told y'all 9, 10 times ago, stop fucking with me. Told y'all got the 9 on me. It's perfect. Yup. Speaking of Brooklyn, I'm in Brooklyn right now. Shout out to Hove. Ain't nobody jumping on Hove. You ain't in sanitation or sanitarium. Jay will bury him. Look at that, Brooklyn. Oh my God. We got the city view. Keys to the city. Shout out to Brownsville. Never ran, never will. Mossy projects. When I was young, I just heard about this in music. But shout out to Brooklyn. Shout out to Flatbush everywhere. You know, Queens. You know, all the places in New York. Staten. The Bronx. The boogie down Bronx. But we out here, man. That's what I said. Don't tell me what other channels is doing unless they moving like us. Because I don't really care. We move it, bro. We do what we want when we want. City to city. I might fuck around going to world tour. Shout out to Brian NY. $20. Welcome to Brooklyn. Salute. Appreciate you. My dude, Brooklyn. Wow, $20 super chat. See how New Yorkers do? New Yorkers be cool as fuck. But yeah, man, smash the like button. Anyway, this Mikey shit, I'm still seeing it. People, they like y'all really like desperate in the comment section. It wasn't his night. You know, it is what it is. It didn't work out for him. People still like, yeah, like oh my God. This is what I noticed in boxing. Boxing has so much poor sportsmanship where people feel like they feel the need to talk crazy. Like, I don't talk crazy about these fighters before or after. I didn't say nothing crazy, you know. But they say, oh yeah, your boy is getting knocked out, you know, all this extra shit. Then it don't happen. And then they say, man, come on, be humble and, you know, try to switch it up. And want you to hurry up and fast forward and stop talking about it. Nah. That's not how it does. You know, we're gonna keep talking about the modern current things in boxing. That's how that goes. You know, it's a tough pill to swallow, but it is what it is. I'm talking about people were saying I was all types of crazy, saying, you know. So yeah, y'all gonna get this work. Don't watch my shit. If you don't want to, we good. You see the super chat, you see your boy moving. You know, hold on. Show y'all the view. Yeah, I should do my. Hey, Brooklyn is dope, bro. Anyway, yeah, man, it just wasn't Mikey's night. He tried. He tried, but he was, you know, unsuccessful. I told y'all this was the worst thing that happened. His brother's doing interviews right now, Robert Garcia, and, you know, shout out to him. He was just like brutally honest. He's like, yeah, you know, it's my brother, my little brother, Mikey. I don't, you know, but he being honest with himself and honest with what happened. So it makes old media look even dumber. You know, old media out here still trying to, like, this is what they do. They come and talk big shit, you know, the old media, come and talk big shit, say this, that, and that, wompty, 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 you know, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen, your boy overrated, all this extra shit. And then when it doesn't pan out, you know, and what they said was the farthest from the truth, then they revert to trying to get aggressive. You, sir, are in no position to get aggressive in terms of like, oh yeah, but Errol needs to. They're like, this is one of the. It's so funny what old media does. Oh my God. This shit is funny. I gotta do the Eddie Murphy laugh. This shit is really funny to me. These motherfuckers be desperate as fuck. They be so desperate. They be so desperate. He was crying in there. They be so desperate in my comment section. The Black Channel. Yeah, bud. They be like, Errol Spence, bud. It's time to move up, man. I see. Ah! This dude. oh, oh my gosh. I'm sorry. It's just funny how old media try that bullshit. So this dude was like, yeah, bud, it's time to move up. Errol Spence, you got to move up to 154, 60, and 168. Bro, get the fuck out of here. So he beat Mikey ass every round. Now he got to move up to 68, though. You see how they do to the black fighters, though? Like, he can't just, like, chill with his daughters and, like, enjoy the victory. The motherfucker got to move up to 168. Get the fuck up out of here, bro. You sound stupid. These motherfuckers have no shame. They'll come in talking all that big shit, and then when the shit don't pan out, then you talking about, oh yeah, man, okay, like you passed that test, fight Canelo at 160. Man, get the fuck about it. You fight Canelo. You fight the Reynosos. You fight all them motherfuckers, and watch Canelo do you like a pinata, beat the fuck out you, beat the candy about you. Stop it. It's just ridiculous. Like, the man can't even enjoy it. I just seen he did like a Dallas uh, celebration victory party. The man can't even enjoy it. They're already trying to put the next. And then I told you, I study old media. Like, I study. I see. Like, I'm like, okay, that's how they move. That's what they do. I study. I'm like, I got a major in old media. Not that I'm old media, but I study these motherfuckers. It's just like a forensic pathologist or something. They study the criminals and criminal behaviors and rapists. That don't mean that they're the rapists. That mean they know how rapists think because they studied several cases and stuff. So that's how I am, like with old media. I study these motherfuckers. And they're raising the bar and raising the bet, trying to double down. Just hold the L. It's so much better when you just hold the L. They saying Errol got to move up to 54, 60, 68. Errol got to fight Canelo. He got to fight his friend and stablemate, Jermell Charlo. He got to fight Jamal Charlo, another Texas homie. He got moved to 68. And then, what else? This is how they try to rig it. I'm trying to tell y'all, I studied this shit. This is how they try to rig it. Oh, this shit is funny. Listen, I studied all the game. Man, it's a beautiful night out. Hold on, let me get to the super chat. Jamie or Jaime Jefferson, $5 super chat. Ego, do you really think Manny wants that smoke? I'm glad you brought that up because that's what I was going to talk about. Now they know Manny big-headed ass, that's a dangerous fight for him. And they know Manny's 40, and they know there's a strong chance that Spence can send Pacquiao to retirement. I would favor Spence. Chris Algieri fought both of them, and he says that he said, at this point, I got to rock with Spence. Rightfully so. Spence stopped him, and Manny Pacquiao dropped him 6 times but couldn't stop him. So I would personally favor Errol Spence over Pacquiao. But that's the fight they're trying to set up. Pacquiao's on that side of the fence. I'm not sleeping on him. I'm not, he's a legend and shit. But this is what the man fans are doing, old media. They're telling Errol Spence, because he beat down Mikey, who called for the fight. Let's not ever forget that. Mikey said this. Mikey called for this. He said, I see it. He's like, I see something. And we were like, what you see, Mikey? I see. And like, man, like, Mikey had all of it. We all looking. He's like, I see something in Errol. I'm like, he beating the shit out these boys. Like, what you seen? I'm looking for it. Mikey had us all looking. I'm on the porch and shit. Like, Hey, Mikey, where's it at? Where's that? What you mean you see something? He's like, I see it. And then he started going to snack and shit, eating Lunchables or going or whatever and shit. He started doing that. I was like, oh shit, he eating snacks now, you know? He eating snacks and all types of shit. He really trying to bulk up. And then, Arrow called him Kangaroo Jack, and he was flexing on the game. I'm like, oh shit, I'm still picking you to lose, but oh shit, because Mikey is a good fighter, you know? And he's like, I see it. I'm like, where? Where's it at? And he kept saying it. People keep forgetting that. Mikey asked for this. Some people got to learn the hard way. It's like my girl, well, not now, but an ex of mine. Someone said he's still looking. Hey, y'all trifling. Someone said he's still looking. Yeah, I'm like, where's it at? Like, it's like your boy say he gonna come pick you up. Like, yeah, I'm gonna scoop you. I'm gonna swoop. All right, cool. Man, I'm right down the street. Like, all right, T, I see you. Yeah, I'm right down the street. I'm 5 minutes away. I'm like, all right, for sure. So your dumbass spray your little cologne and go outside, You go in the clubs, I ain't bring no jacket, even though it's a little bit nippy. Spray your little cologne, go outside. He down the street. He 5 minutes away. You see a car that look like, there go T, there go T. Oh, that ain't T. There go T there. That motherfucker ain't even left the house yet. You ever had someone do that to you? Talking about I'm down the street. Motherfucker, you playing Madden and shit. You playing Red Dead Redemption, Fortnite or some shit. Talking about I'm almost there. Fucking hell no. That's what women do during sex. I'm almost there. I'm like, hurry the fuck up. Cause I ain't waiting. Motherfucker, I'm boxing ego. I ain't waiting. I ain't waiting. Okay. Like I said before, if you don't get yours in the same time that I get mine, motherfucker, I'm ego. Yeah, man. Anyway, we can't forget that. Mikey said he's seen something, and we like everybody in the world was helping him look for it. It was like, where's Waldo at this motherfucker? He was like, I see all these. He kind of changed the story, but he made it sound like he seen something particularly, but later on said he didn't see nothing specific. But anyway, it was like, where's Waldo? We all looking for the flaw, the major flaw that he's seen. Like, and some people like, oh, you seen Kell Brook, he was winning. And I'm like, that was before he was a champion. Listen, when someone gains the confidence of being a champion, everything I would imagine, I've never been like a champion, but, I'm the champion of what I do. You know what I'm saying? But I can imagine, you're confident. Why would your confidence go down? And, there's different stuff. Earl even said he's controlling his weight in his off season. He's just living that lifestyle. Like he knows he's a champion. He's fighting for something even greater, legacy and his family and stuff like that. So I can imagine when you become a champion, things probably, as long as you don't let, let the world destroy you and all the success, then he just seems like he got his head on straight. But anyway, Mikey was saying he's seen something, and we was all looking, trying to find it. And then people were actually agreeing with Mikey. And then come to find out, closer to the fight, hey, it's a beautiful night in Brooklyn. Hold on. I keep looking out. This shit looks dope. Look at that shit, bro. Or guys and girls. Yeah, man, we got the little city view. I'm not going to be here long, but... Anyway, Mikey kept saying he's seen something. Where is this at? What flaws you see? Because he destroyed Carlos Ocampo. Like, it just wasn't making sense, really. Mikey was, I see it. He's like, what? What you see? Competition since that, so you already know. Kell Brook fighting, like, strippers and shit. Ride it. my pony. That motherfucker fighting street. He fought a stripper in his last fight. That Michael Zarafa worked at Chippendales. You know the motherfuckers be having them oil with the little black bow tie. Riding my pony, Marcel. Like, you fought a fucking stripper, bro. Yeah. 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 Riding my pony. You fought fucking Magic Mike. Y'all doing too fucking much. Y'all act like I was gyrating and, you know, doing pelvic thrusts all in the phone. Like, someone's like, come on, man. Like I was doing some X-rated shit. Stop it. Motherfuckers talking about come on. Like I was, y'all doing too much. Like I was doing some pretty Ricky. Like I was really like doing something. Come on, bro. The game was a stripper. Yeah, but game like 6'4", 6'5", he'll beat your ass. Yeah, motherfucker. I put that on Cedar Block Blood on Pyroot. Fresh Light, Impala, Chrome Hydraulic. Anyway, smash the like button. Y'all acting scary. Smash these likes. The game only beat up midgets. All right, you fight them then. See, y'all always say this shit. Come out to Cali then. Run up on them then. You be like 40 Glock in them bushes. He really punched him into some weeds and shit. Damn, that shit crazy. Anyway, Mikey's telling us he's seen some. Ego, you have the best boxing channel, bro. Good news and laughs. Appreciate you. 40 Glock was running. Yeah, he was running into them bushes. And, man, why y'all ain't trying to help me with the fat bitch? That dude was getting like, then he sued the game. But anyway, now they begging for mercy. I'm gonna get a pinky ring made, and I'm gonna make them kiss the pinky ring. We not giving out mercy. Mercy's done. I told old media, stop fucking with us. You know? Oh yeah. Shout out to Brazil. But yeah, man, it just didn't make no sense. Like, and then the fight got close. The Mikey Garcia fight got close. And then people start even getting more aggressive with their Mikey picks, saying the betting lines had changed and stuff. I'm like, damn, like, honestly, what? I kept asking, like, see, this is what I do on my channel. I can't speak for anybody else. But at least on my shit, I try my best. Ego describes you perfectly, asshole. Don't watch my shit. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. What? These dudes is retarded. Yeah, Ego's the good name for you, man. You freaking asshole. Yeah, don't watch my shit. If you don't like assholes, get off my shit. These dudes act like I forced them, like we put shackles on their feet. Put the shackles on my feet so I can dance. Like we put shackles on them and told them to come watch us. Get the fuck up out of here. It's a live stream. Leave. Go do your homework. Fuck boy. Go do some homework. You know you're getting straight F's anyway. Don't watch my shit. I'm motherfucker get straight F's. Your grade's so bad, the teacher gonna take it back to elementary school. You know, when they had them letters like U, unsatisfactory. That motherfucker got a U on his report card. That shit say unsatisfactory. NP not passing. Get the fuck up out of here. Go do some homework. Ivy Webb, $5 super chat. Appreciate you. New subscriber enjoying this man down talk. Yeah, let's keep it going. Man, tell this bum ass dude to go do his homework. You know, motherfucker. This is why you got bad grades. You always got an excuse why you can't do your homework. You know, you walking around and shit, asking all your family members, anybody seen my pencil? Where's my pencil? Like, just use the pen. Like, no, I need that pencil. Like, motherfucker, I hate people like that. Act like they can't get started until they. No, I need that. Where's that? Like, here's an extra pencil. No, I want my pencil. My pencil. I'm not. You like you will fail out of school, bro. You're doing this over a fucking pencil, bro. We got other pencils for you. We got pens, pencils. What you even need a pencil for, bro? It's the point. I need my pencil. It's my number 2 pencil. It's my number 1 choice. I hate people like that. I used to work with a dude like that. Like I was his manager. And I'll give him simple tasks. That motherfucker walk all the way to the break room or by the break room and get some water. And then walk all the way back to the department. It's low, so it's hella big. You know, and then walk all the way back to the department. And then, oh, I forgot my box cutter. And walk all the way back to the break room, go to his locker. And then, bro, you was just getting some water. You could have got all that shit right then and there. I know what the fuck you doing. You trying to eat other people's lunch. So y'all some dirtbags. I know y'all shit. Y'all the type of people to eat, some of y'all, the haters, they the type to eat people's lunch in the break room and shit. Who does that? You know that ain't your food. Because you know what the fuck you brought for lunch. There's no way you can get confused with somebody else's meal. Oh, I made tuna too, but you didn't make it on this fucking ride. You know, they had these chips and this fucking Bill Cosby Jello. It's the pudding and the Jello with the tuna. You see, the gall. Like, you know, this ain't your lunch, you dirtbag. Anyway, man, these dudes be hating, bro. Nah, there was a cereal lunch eater at my old job, at Lowe's. Motherfucker, we knew who it was, but we couldn't catch him. Cause it's illegal to put a camera in the break room, cause you're not on the clock. So we couldn't catch him. The motherfucker was eating people's lunch. Like, his name was Alf. I'll tell you his name. I don't give a fuck. That just sound like a motherfucker that'll eat your shit. You named after an 80s alien, bro. You grimy, bro. Yeah, he would be eating people's shit. We know it's you. You ain't that fucking hungry. And the thing is, it's like a job. It's not like we at a shelter or something. Like, you get a paycheck, though. Like, it's a job where you eating everybody's lunch for us. Man, I swear his name was Alf. Motherfucker wore shorts year round. Had hella scabs on his legs and shit, bro. I told you I keep it real. Anybody that knows me that ever watched this live stream, they'll be like, oh shit. They'll know exactly what I'm talking about. The Omega, block him. How did y'all do? What did Ruben say when Mikey lost? What you mean? Ruben Guerrero? You guys like this guy? He beat up Mikey! I don't know. I didn't hear Ruben say anything. Why the fuck? What did Ruben Guerrero have to do with it? You guys like this guy? Woman beater, baby. He beat up his wife. Hey, he was wildin', bro. Hey, that was hella funny. You know, when someone of your same like ethnicity or race or whatever like is embarrassing, and then you're just like, oh fuck, you know, you making La Raza look bad. You making you making us all look bad. That's how Oscar De La Hoya looked, because Ruben was like, you guys like this guy? Woman beater? Yeah, that's bullshit, baby. Woman beater, baby. He beat up his wife. And then Oscar was on the mic. because he was promoting it. It was a Golden Boy show. He's like, all right, okay, thanks, Ruben. Okay, he beat up his wife, and he going to the. Ruben was going off on Floyd. Floyd trying to sip his coffee, like, like yeah, he talking about you, Floyd. You guys like this guy? He beat up his wife. Woman beater, baby. He was clapping and shit. Woman beater, baby. My cool shit. Woman beater, baby. What the fuck? That's bullshit, baby. Oh, I'm going to hell for this. Yeah. Hey, you know what the craziest thing about the Ruben outburst was? Is to this day I don't really even know why the fuck he did that. Like if you go watch it, see, I got a good memory, yo. Go watch it, and when he was talking on the mic, everything was like very calm and like a regular speech. They're like, oh, coming up to the stage, father and trainer of Robert the Ghost Guerrero, Ruben Guerrero. You know, people clap. And then he started off super. He had these glasses on and shit. He had these type of glasses on, and a top hat, looking like that Neighborhood Watch logo. Anyway, everything started off regular. And he's like, I am ready. We had a good camp. I am ready. I am what I am. My son Robert is ready. You guys like this guy? He beat up his wife. Like, what the fuck? Like, can we segue into the woman beater shit? That motherfucker really went from, I'm ready. My son Robert is ready. You see, I am what I am. And that's all I am. Sam, I am. Green eggs and ham. Like, is that Dr. Seuss, motherfucker? You guys like this guy? He beat up his wife. I'm like, what? I thought I missed something, to be honest. And then I watched it back, and I didn't see it. That motherfucker really flipped out. Looking like the fucking Lowrider magazine logo. Y'all remember them Lowrider magazines? My boy used to bring them to school, like middle school or some shit. He looked like the Lowrider logo, like for the Lowrider magazine. I think that's what it was called. Yeah, but anyway, he just flipped out. Like I still don't even know why he did it. He's like, my son Robert is ready. We had a good camp. He beat up his wife. I'm like, who beat what? You know, like when you ever have an annoying girl and you watch a movie with her and she don't know what's going on, like her brain just can't keep up. Where are they going? That's how I felt. I was like, I hate girls like that, bro. You go to a movie, it's a Friday. The movie just came out Friday. They asking you shit about the movie. What's he doing? Where's he going? Like, bitch, this shit just came out. Fucking Avenger, I don't know where the fuck Thanos is going. Like, what? Why are you asking me, bro? I hate people like that. What's he doing? What's behind the door? What? What's wrong with it? I'm like, you know this is our first time both watching the movie, so. Jasper, do we really talk like that? Who is we? I don't get it. I don't get who we is. That was really weird. I'm not talking like any we. I'm talking about individual people. But wow, he said it's that fire, but she's slow as fuck. Ego, I'm crying, full stop. No, I'm honest. Why y'all want me to not be honest? Y'all want me to come up, start telling a bunch of lies and shit. Spanish people, bro. I didn't say shit about Spanish people. See, y'all should be doing too much, bro. I'm talking like Ruben. I didn't say shit about Spanish people. That's how Ruben Guerrero particularly sound. Y'all try to create issues that ain't even there. Stop reaching, Mr. Fantastic. Anyway, he ruined it. um, yeah, man. I'm still seeing stuff, and like I told you, new media, we coming. I promise you that. Like I keep seeing it where people are some way like affording more credit to losers of contests. You know, like God, what if Javante Davis knocks out Lomachenko? Oh, he waited too long. That crafty tank. He waited till Lomachenko got old. Stop it, bro. Man. But anyway, yeah, man, this Errol Spence, y'all just got to live with that. Tim Bradley said some interesting stuff. Bradley did an interview, and he was like, man, like Mikey didn't look good. He looked terrible. He might not be the same. Once a fucking again, this is the same thing. I said I had that same worry. I said I'm not placing this on him. Plus, I don't have the power to, you know, like do that to somebody's career. But it's so funny and ironic that you listen to new media, you listen to the new media talking points. There's actually fighters who corroborate and say the same thing. And I'm not waiting. I didn't wait till Tim Bradley said it and then just come back and repeat it. I said it immediately after the fight. I do not know if we'll get to the same undefeated Mikey, you know, after that fight. I really don't know. Because you have to understand, like, is boxing is deep. And this loss I think cuts deep. Because Mikey has always been a doer in the sport. You know what I'm saying? Mikey has always been a doer. He says he's gonna do something and then he does it. And majority of the time he's successful. Really every time except for now. you know so psychologically, to a person who's used to um kind of having their way, or who's used to figuring it out and getting it done and making good with the checks that they write, for this check to bounce, I don't know what that is going to do for him, because Mikey is not he's a thinking man's fighter. You get what I'm saying? He's not like this um, savage fighter, where he just doesn't care, like reckless abandon. He's a thinker. So, what type of doubts and concerns could this possibly put in his head? You know what I mean? And that's a real life question. I'm not hoping for this. I'm not saying it's the absolute, but it's definitely something you have to consider. Make sure you guys smash the like button. You have to consider. Like I said, Mikey is a doer. He's used to do. I mean, even like a Floyd Mayweather. And I'm not comparing Mikey to Floyd, of course, but I'm just saying, like, what if Floyd would have lost to Pacquiao or something? Would he be the same fighter? I mean, my favorite fighter, Roy Jones Jr. This man was virtually undefeated for like from '88 to like 2000s, 2004 or five or some shit. He got knocked out by Tarver. He got knocked out his very next fight. How come? I don't know that Glenn Johnson would have been able to knock him out if Tarver did it first. I think that was a massive hit to his confidence. And boxing is skullduggery, the art of wars, Sun Tzu. It's a bit of that too, like the psychological ramifications. And Floyd plays the game good when it comes to psychological warfare. Excuse me. Floyd, I remember on the 24/7, he's like, yeah, Oscar De La Hoya, he crying, he moaning, he like, oh, somebody took my bags. Okay, motherfucker, I took your bags. What you gonna do about it? You ain't gonna do shit. Psychological warfare. Floyd finds ways to get under people's skin. He was like, that shit. He's like, Oscar, because Oscar at the time, he's changed since. But at the time, he had this like golden boy persona, and he was like doing music videos and some Enrique Iglesias type shit. But at the time, he had this goody two shoe type. Like, you know, Mayorga was going off on him. Fernando Vargas was more like rah rah. Mayweather was rah rah, and he was like always the more like professional one. Floyd was like, you know, brought a chicken to the press conference. He's like, "Yeah, motherfucker, I took your bag. I took your bag. I got your bag right now. What you gonna do about it? You ain't gonna do shit." You know, psychological. The other thing you have to look at is this. Um, hey, my analogy is getting on point, man. You know, I'm the king of analogy. I love to do analogies. Any of you guys play video games? It don't matter how old, because I think it's universal. Like it could be like Mario Brothers. Who's ever played a video game before? Or, yeah, who's ever played a video game? Passive student has. Who else? Anybody else played a video game? I'm gonna give y'all this analogy. What I'm talking about. Okay, a couple people. I still play. All right, good. So maybe you guys can relate. Like, let's say we'll take it back to throwback. There'll be times me and my brother or something would play like a Mario brother, right? And you have to leap over a certain part. And if you don't clear the landing, you'll fall into a pit, game over, right? But even in the failed, excuse me, even in the failed attempt where you come very close to landing it, but you still fall in the pit, that oftentimes, at least when I would play, would kind of trigger. And I'm like, oh, that's the closest I've got to landing that. I see what you have to do. You got to get a running start from this. And then, you know, right before that turtle comes, you know, you just hop over him and then keep running full speed, you know, and then even though you don't clear it the first time, it kind of shows you what to do. Or if you're like, you know, it's anything. You could be playing like Call of Duty and you're like, man, how do I get through this? I keep getting shot up every time I try to go in this room. And then you kind of like unlock something where you're like, okay, I still got, you know, killed and it was game over and I have to restart, but I kind of see what I could do differently, or how, you know, I got pretty close. And then you just kind of fill it out. So I think the same goes for boxing. Mikey is a excellent fighter, and he was undefeated. So there was no blueprint on how to beat him. So sometimes it takes for someone else to do it and show you, and now you have you have something you can look at that has proven to work for somebody, right? That you could try to implement. You know, like with Floyd Mayweather, you don't have that. You have guys who, you know, gave him better fights than others, but you don't have no one that just shut him out or even beat him. With Mikey, that's the other thing. Aside from whatever he feels internally and psychologically, now there's a proven method to the madness on things you can do to possibly beat him. Because Arrow, like if you look at the game, and sometimes it just takes for you to see that and seeing like somebody come close or somebody do it before you, and you're like, oh shit, I could do this now. You know, you see your friend jump off a cliff or whatever, or jump off something trying to land something, and he comes up short, but then you can learn from their mistakes. So I kind of feel the same way with Mikey Garcia. now fighters might be more inclined to, man, okay, if I master the distance, I see he leaps and, you know, he makes this mistake. His arms are short, you know, versus before there was nothing like concrete. Like he was stretching people, knocking people down, and or just overall beating people and finding a way. Like he beat Broner. Nothing was stood out enough. We just seen Mikey get shut out 12 rounds out of 12. So there's a lot that, like a lot of film study that can go on with just that one fight, where I'm sure, you know, especially the trained eye and the really advanced trainers would be like, oh yeah, da da da. Watch when Errol cut off the ring and he circled the wrong way, you know, they're gonna look at all that type of stuff. And that's on top of how Mikey mentally bounces back from it, you know. So sometimes someone else doing it just makes it just reaffirms what we already know. Okay, he's human, he's beatable, you know, no matter how good he is, he can be outsmarted. That's why I said that's why I said it's to me, this was the worst um this is the worst outcome for him. Like I really, I'm not even just saying it. I'm not, and I don't say this in every situation, but for this particular situation, this is worse than him getting knocked out. I really believe that because he's a methodical fighter. Just listen to me, because I know some people are like, "What? Ooh, shut up! A knockout's way worse," you know. But a lot of times in this game, people don't want to listen. They just want to like tell you you're wrong, but they don't listen to the message. So just listen, hear me out. Hold on, what time is it? Somebody tell me the time in New York time, because I can't see while I'm on the stream. But anyway, oh, it's 8. Fuck. Anyway, it's almost worse just because, like I said, for the simple fact. Thank you guys for checking. It's almost worse, or it is worse in my opinion, for the simple fact Mikey's a methodical, thinking man's fighter and a skillful fighter. So if he would have got knocked out, boom, just boom, 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 he wiped off the map. You know, shit happens. He can justify it with the weight disparity and say, oh, he was bigger. He just like, you know, clubbed me. I didn't see it coming. But he got beat at his own game. Now you have 12 rounds of data on a thinking fighter of pretty much what he did wrong because I didn't give him any rounds. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, let's say Errol Spence knocked him out in the 3 rounds. Shit happens. People in boxing understand that. You get what I'm saying? That's why, to me, this is the worst case scenario for him. He talked a lot. Errol didn't talk much. You know, he kept saying, I see something. I'm joining snack. He did all that, still lost. And then, like I said, if he would have just got knocked out in 3 rounds, you know, I think people would have probably understood that more. But this is a bit more demoralizing. If you really think about it, a bit more demoralizing with these 2 fighters, everything, the build up, because again, if he would have just got knocked out, TKO'd real quick, you know, people can argue, oh, that was a premature stoppage, or they could simply chalk it up as he bit off more than he could chew in the weight. We watched somebody beat Mikey at what he normally beats guys with. He got outclassed. And again, now you have 12 full rounds of pure film study on how to beat him again if you're another opponent. Versus, you know, like I said, like here's an example. Lamont Peterson, he got cold cocked by Lucas Matisse. I don't remember the exact round, but he got stopped pretty early, 3 or 4. So, you know, shit happens. Like, you know, you were in there with the huge puncher at 140, you fucking got stopped. But then Lamont Peterson, when he fought Danny Garcia, after the Matisse knockout, he did extremely well. And some people even said Matisse beat him. I mean, said Peterson beat Danny. So, Mikey, hold on. Full $10 super chat. You might know how to beat Mikey, but it's going to take special talent to execute the plan. Shout out to you. I don't know that. I don't know that. We have to watch. We have to see what he does. I'm not saying he. Okay, I'm just being honest. I'm not trying to be like offensive or anything. Roy Jones is way more special than Mikey, in my opinion. In my opinion. And I'm not just saying that because he's my favorite fighter. I'm just saying he's more special. Guess what? He got beat, and then other guys beat him. So Mikey is not in no. He's not in no safe zone where people aren't going to look at him as food. I'm not saying he's easy to beat, but you know, you said that someone has to be so special. It's just boxing. boxing a lot has to do with timing, the psychological edge. Chad Dawson is athletically and boxing ability wise better than most guys. He's better than Adonis Stevenson, but he got knocked out by Adonis Stevenson. Like I said, boxing has a lot to do with timing, different things. Chad Dawson had just fought Andre Ward in a lighter division and got stopped. Then he went back to his normal division, light heavy, and then he got quicker by Adonis Stevenson. So, boxing is about timing. Mikey said I never said that. Never said what? What are you talking about? He caught a ton of punches. What are you talking about? Yeah, Spence locker room was lit. Man, Spence, he showed out. And you know what? People like me and others have been trying to tell you this. Spence he can do more. Because, like, Tim Bradley said that, oh, Spence don't move his head and stuff. But Tim Bradley didn't fight Spence. Wasn't that his mandatory at one point? And Tim Bradley, now he's saying Mikey might not be the same. But Tim Bradley was one of the people that said Spence don't move his head and, guys can capitalize and do this and that. Errol showed all of that. He showed all that. So he really shut people up. Now you got now you got people backtracking. George Foreman and Sugar Ray Leonard admitting they were wrong. I don't think Mike Tyson said nothing, but and Errol Spencer kind of rubbing it in. So, that throws that out the window. Bradley said he don't move his head. He was defensively smart to me. He was tactical. I never understood what people said, like Mikey had more, more, more. Like I said, even if you gave Mikey any like statistical categorical advantage, I feel like it would be very, very negligible, very minuscule. You know, even if you said Mikey had more experience, which I don't even know that to be the case since Errol went to the Olympics, but even if you said it's not like a shit ton more, it's not like Lomachenko's experience versus Ryan Garcia, you know what I'm saying? Or some shit like that. Or somebody like Peter Quillen who started boxing late, when he was coming up. So I knew from talking to people and from my own observations what Spence could do. It's just for people believe the hype. People they did the same thing with Conor McGregor. Like who really thought like people really was believing Conor? See, that's what I'm saying. Some of y'all like boxing, but y'all don't hear Jimmy. Y'all don't know shit about boxing. Like you focus on like bravado and what people are telling you. Women don't even do that anymore. You get what I'm saying? Just tell a girl everything she wants to hear, but never let her see the actions behind it. Man, she gonna lose interest so fucking quick. Like, oh yeah, I want to make you my girlfriend. You're the one for me, and I want to take you out, and then don't do none of it. Just keep telling her. She ain't finna go with that. Anyway, I'm about to go get something to eat. It sucks because we got a good amount of people in here. We got a good amount of people, but your boy is hungry. I've been flying all day. It's biased. They had case studies, Mikey Arrow style. Oh damn, he got the white man can't jump reference. Hell yeah. And see, the other thing is Errol Spence is now in the top two spots in boxing for his jab. Um, how frequently he connects his jab versus per CompuBox numbers. I seen on CompuBox's Twitter. You know the amount of jabs he throws versus connects, and then his power punch connect percentage. He's number one in all of boxing, and for the jab he's number two in how often he's connecting his jab, and that's just behind Usyk. But the difference is, I feel like Mikey Garcia. I personally feel like Mikey Garcia is more experienced and stuff. He shouldn't have been getting his head jabbed like that. Usyk, the guys he was fighting, I can see that because he was fighting Bellew and Murat Gassiev, people like that, and the other dude, Marco Hux, and I forgot the dude that in the world. Those guys have minimal, you know, decent at best experience. Mikey shouldn't have been getting jabbed like that. He shouldn't have been getting jabbed like that. He know better. He just couldn't get out of the way of it, obviously. So, Arrow's crafty. And yeah, listen, Arrow put the game on notice. It's just what it is. It's what it is because I ain't never seen Mikey get like he really just dominated a guy like Mikey Garcia, bro. That's that's impressive because ain't nobody just took Mikey out of his element for 12 rounds. Nobody. Broner didn't. Robert Easter didn't. Dejans Latitianen damn sure didn't. Elias Rojas, Rocky Martinez, Salido. None of them dudes did that. This man, and it wasn't really the size. He baptized him. He gave him a boxing clinic, beat him at his game, blocked all the exits, gave him no outs. He gave him no outs. Wow, somebody said the stat is Errol landed 86 body shots, Mikey landed 75 punches in total. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's so disrespectful what they do to certain fighters. Like I keep saying, oftentimes black fighters. This is what they do. This man got limited to less than 100 punches. It was like less than 9 punches a round. Mikey is a combination puncher and a counter puncher and a good fighter and a fighter who's we've never like it. Errol turned like Errol gave Mikey a Broner type of performance. Where Broner, how Broner people say, oh, Broner should have let his hands go more. That's what Errol limited Mikey to. That's why people are full of shit because people get in Broner's ass and say he should have let his hands go or he didn't even try or he laid an egg and all that shit. But then they don't want to be critical to Mikey. It's funny to me. And then on top of that, truth be told, Broner never had no performance like that. Ain't nobody beat Broner 12 rounds out of 12. Nobody. Name one person that beat Broner for 12 solid rounds in a championship fight. Maidana, that was probably his worst thrashing, and he didn't even do that. And Maidana was getting hurt late. So Mikey literally had a worse than Broner performance. Worse than Broner Mikey Garcia, worse than Broner Porter, worse than Broner Maidana. And people don't want to cop to that. Like, oh, he still moved up. Stop with the resume references. I'm not stopping shit. Stop watching me. You don't tell me what to do. What the fuck? Anyway, please let me know. These dudes be like, stop doing that. I'm not stopping anything. Everything I'm doing more of it. So please leave me a list of what you don't want me to do so I could do it 2 more times before I leave this stream. I'm talking about you stop watching me. That's your only option. You ain't tell me what to do. What? Yeah. Someone said I'm not stopping shit. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Stop doing that. No, don't stop watching me. Look, we gotta get to this money. Every time they hate, more money come in. You're the man, Mike. What does that do? See, they this is what old media does. So I'm breaking down the fight. I'm giving you my 100% raw, uncut, unfiltered thoughts of what I seen in the fight. And then they're like, "Yeah, Mikey, you're the man." I mean, if that makes you feel better, someone at the post-fight presser did that too. They're like, "Mikey's still the champ. He's the best." All right. I mean, what you feel better now? Like, it still don't change the performance. So y'all live in La La Land, some fairy tale bullshit. You know, and they come to do that on purpose because they know what I'm saying is truthful. So they try to create a distraction. They're only here to cause distractions. Yeah, Mikey, you did it. All right, he did it, but for some reason he's not IBF champion. Y'all are pathetic. Like it's like literally that desolate and desperate in the world you live in, where you guys just say stuff to like, I guess it's therapeutic for you. Kier Johnson, $10 super chat. You're right. It's worse than the KO. He proved he's a better boxer than than Mikey from A to Z. He dominated Mikey with pure boxing. It's an embarrassment. Unlike Fury, this is called a boxing clinic. Sad. If I told you guys, and notice how I kept saying the same shit. Richard said what? What Richard said what? What is Richard? Dana White bet 10,000 on Mikey. What does Dana White know about boxing though like that? I never see him talk about half these fights. He probably know Mikey or some shit. See, that's what happens. People get in, they think they know boxing. I wish I bet Dana White 10,000. Run me my money. Dana White has a gambling problem? I didn't know that. He got more than 10 G's if he was really feeling froggish. He was just betting on the non-black. Man, that's... Listen, this is why new media is here and we winning. At the end of the day, you guys have to look at it. These dudes in old media, they can say whatever they want. They say whatever they want. They can bet how much they want, but that ain't gonna make it the case. Floyd, he's like geniusly coined this. The fans can't fight for you. Like none of that shit matter. The fans can't fight for you. Dana White can't fight for you. So, people, they can say whatever they want, but is that gonna be the reality? Whatever. Like I said, we just keep winning, so I'm not worried about it. I know that, like, I see you. Do you notice? I can't like somebody fill me in. When is the last time that I did something and I was firm and I was like constantly putting out this, and this was gonna happen, right? And then I was way off the mark. I'm like when's the last time? Somebody just be honest. Something I was just like, nah, man, Mikey's gonna dog him, outbox him every round or stop him. He's strong, and then the exact opposite was proven. I want to know. I want to know when the last time I did that. Where I had to come back and, swallow all my pride and be like, oh, I was wrong, guys. I know I said all this and that, but, and making up a bunch of excuses and shit. When's the last time I did that? I didn't do it for Wilder Fury. I didn't have to do it for Mikey Spence. What? I didn't have to do it for any fight. Pacquiao, Broner. Like where I was just, I didn't pick Broner. I told you. I literally told you. I said, Pacquiao's consistent. I'm going with Pacquiao. He's more consistent. Boom, what happened? More consistent. What? Tell you AJ's not gonna fight Wilder last year. What happened? I tell you he's not gonna fight Wilder in April. Gives up the April date. He ain't even fighting in April, which was the whole